And the plans I drew were for the car, the night I dressed to face. When the ground I'm standing on gives way, I remember what I missed. And the headlines fill me up with fear, and the voices shout the claims for the tale which still blown shiftings and washed away. Does he stay? Jesus, you're my cornerstone, firm foundation, steady stone. When all I do comes crashing down, you're the rock beneath the ground. I set my life for who you are. Everyone, every part rises on your faithful name alone. Jesus, you're my cornerstone. I'm leaning, fragile veins, silver status, fragile trees. You have never failed me yet. Your scars to seal the place, so I stake it all on you. Every hope and every you, till the day I see you face to you walked our dust, took on our skin, felt every pull, every weight of sin. You know the ache, you know the strain. You face the fire, yet you bore no stain. Jesus, our high priest, standing in the holy place. Every fear, every need you carry to the Father's face. Faithful and gentle, mercy pouring over me. Dry ground under my feet. Prayers feel stuck in my teeth. I'm walking miles in my mind. Nothing growing, cracked inside. I've chased shadows in the heat. Empty wells that taste like dust. But in the choir where I sing, I hear mercy call my name. You're my living water in the desert. You're the river running through my soul. When my heart is hollow, morning weather, you fill the places I don't even know. When I'm dry, when I'm broken, when I'm tired and undone, Jesus, you're the living water. You're the only one. Cup hands trembling weak. You meet me right where I am. Every failure, every fear falls like stones
Alright.
into your
Alright.
hand.
Hello, hello, hello. Where's my mic at?
Hope rises up like rain. Pour your presence over me till this desert sings again. You're my living water.
Boom, boom.
In the desert,
Boom, boom, boom,
you're
boom.
the
Bow,
river
wow.
running through
Boom,
my
boom,
soul.
wow, wow.
When my heart is hollow, morning weather, you fill the places I don't even know. When I'm dry, when I'm broken,
Boom, boom, boom.
when I'm tired and undone, Jesus,
Hello?
you're the
Hello, hello, hello.
you're the only,
Where's my mic hardly?
only one.
Boom, 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 boom. Can't hear it though.
Flood my heart, flood my
Loud enough.
every hidden ache inside. Let your stream wash my shame. Carve a canyon of your grace in the drought, in the dust. You are still enough, enough.
Boom, boom. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Ah, ah. Oh, wow. Boom, boom. Chicka, chicka, boom, boom. Boom, boom. Boom, boom.
I chased the glitter and the gold. Still went to bed with an aching soul. Screens glow bright, but they fade so fast. Another day with the same old laugh. Jesus, bread that fills my soul.
All right. business. Alright, so what we're gonna do here is go to Gmail. You might have to watch me, John. Just a little bit. I'm gonna try that right.
You satisfy, you make me whole. Every broken, hungry part finds its feast within your heart. Jesus, bread that fills my soul. You satisfy, you make me whole. Every broken, hungry part finds its feast within your heart. Jesus, bread that fills my soul. In the morning when I'm restless, chasing branches of my own, every effort dry and fading, every harvest overgrown. Then your whisper cuts the silence. Child, return to where you live. I am more than soil beneath you. I'm the life you're rooted in. You are the true vine, Jesus, my lifeline. I'm holding to your heart, I'm clinging to your promise. Teach me to abide, stay in your love and light, so I can bear fruit that will last. You were opening up the sunlight for a deeper sacred ride. Every cutting holds a mercy. Every empty makes me room for the beauty of your spirit, growing something more like you. But in your hands I can live, I can stay. Let your word be the rain in my thirst. Let your love be the root holding firm. I will stay. I will stay. Jesus, fears, you remain. When the ground shakes under me, still I stand, still I sing on the kneeling on the floor, you take the servant's place. Hands that shape the stars touch the dirt upon my face. Water in the bowl, silence in the room. Every fearful part of me flooded by your truth. You don't turn away from my dust and my doubt. You draw even closer and you pour your love out. Jesus, at my feet, you show me what greatness means. Love that bends low, love that will carry me. Jesus, humble King, teach my heart what mercy sees. You wash my shame away. Now I will serve the way you first loved me. Towel in your hands, you move from heart to heart. Seeing every wound, you meet us where we are. You lift the broken up, you hold the tired near. Compassion in your eyes, casting out our fear. You don't turn away from the ones cast aside. You sit at their tables, put your glory in their lives. Jesus, at my feet, you show me what greatness means. Love that bends low, love that will carry me. Jesus, humble King, teach my heart what mercy sees. You shape me on my knees.
So I have this small jar too. It's really light mushroom. That's sawdust and green in it.
I bring my failures, all that I've done. Lay down my striving. I come as I am. Hands that were pierced, open to me. I find my mercy there at your feet. Jesus, the Lamb who covers me. Your precious blood has made me clean. Every stain is washed away. I stand forgiven by your grace. Jesus, the Lamb who covered me. Shame like a shadow, startled by light. Fear tries to tell me, run and go high. But you call my name, lift up my face, clothed in your righteousness, wrapped in your grace. From crimson guilt to brighter than snow, you speak one word and my spirit knows I am redeemed. You call me your own. I will give thanks. I will give thanks. I tried every hallway, keys I never turned. Rooms that felt so crowded, still my heart just burned. Then I heard you calling, quiet in the noise. Come and drop your burdens. Jesus, you're the open door, wide for every wandering soul. One way to the Father's heart, through your wounded side made whole. All who run, all who fall, find their home forevermore in the grace of the open door. holy, simple, never far. I hear a quiet call inside my chest, not accusing, just a kindness that won't rest. You're standing patient in the hallway of my soul, hands still open, calling me home. You're at the door of my heart, you're at the door of my heart. Jesus, I was made for you. You're at the door of my heart, you're at the door of my heart. Come in, my Lord, my friend, make this place your own. You know the broken pictures on my walls, every secret, every stumble, every fall. Still you're knocking, not demanding that I change. You step closer and you say my name. You don't force your way, you just wait and say, if you open up, I will come and stay. Set a table here in this ordinary heart. Holy, simple, never far. steady storm. When all I've built comes crashing down, you're the rock beneath the ground. I set my life on who you are. Every wall and every part rises on your faithful name alone. Jesus, you're my cornerstone. I won't lean on fragile things, silver status, fragile dreams. You have never failed me yet. You have scars to seal the pledge, so I'll stake it all on you. We're hope in every room till the day I see you face to face. Jesus, you're my cornerstone. You walked our dust, took on our skin, felt every pull, every weight of sin. You know the ache, you know the strain. You faced the fire, yet you bore no stain. Jesus, our high priest, standing in the holy place. Every fear, every need, you carry to the Father's face. Faithful and gentle, mercy pouring over me. Jesus, our high priest, you always intercede. When shame speaks loud and my courage breaks, you lift my head, show the scars I took to save. You've known the tears in the midnight room. You felt the pull, but you saw it through. Jesus, our high priest, standing in the holy place. Every fear, every need, you carry to the Father's face. So I come boldly to the throne of endless grace. You have walked this road before me. You have stood here in my place. You have felt my deepest weakness, yet you love me just the same. Holy, blameless, still you hold me. Call me by my name, Jesus. Dry ground under my feet. Prayers feel stuck in my teeth. I'm walking miles in my mind, nothing growing, cracked inside. I've chased shadows in the heat, empty wells that taste like dust. But in the quiet where I sing, I hear mercy call my name. You're my living water in the desert. You're the river running through my soul. When my heart is hollow, worn and weathered, you fill the places I don't even know. When I'm dry, when I'm broken, when I'm tired and undone, Jesus, you're the living water, you're the only one. I chased the glitter and the gold, still went to bed with an aching soul. Screens glow bright but they fade so fast. Another day with the same old lack. Jesus, bread that fills my soul, you satisfy, you make me whole. Every broken, hungry part finds its feast within your heart. Jesus, bread that fills my soul. The thirst with busy plans, empty trophies slipping through my hands. Then you broke yourself like holy bread, lifted my eyes, raised my head. Jesus, you feed the poor man, you feed the king. Same love, same table, same offering. You broke your body to bring us home till I see your portion, my whole. when the ground shakes under me. Still I stand, still I sing on the rock, on the rock, on the rock that set me free.
We are surrounded by such a large crowd of witnesses of God's faith. Let us strip off everything let us run with endurance the race God has set before us.
In the dark I heard you calling. Through the walls I built in shame. I was running, always hiding. Still you came and spoke my name. Every lie that wrapped around me, like a prison made of stone, started shaking, started falling. When you said, child, you're not alone. Jesus, our deliverer, you break every chain. You break every chain, fear and guilt and every curse. You break every chain. You break every chain. You lead us out into your freedom. Love that never fails, unshaken. Jesus, our deliverer. You break every chain. All the roads that led to dead ends, all the scars I tried to hide. You stepped in and bore the burden, took the battle on your side. Cross and grave could never hold you. Stone rolled back, the way made clear. Now the power that raised you, Jesus, lives in us and conquers fear. Chains fall, walls what you've begun right here.
Because they rejected their Exodus. So you see where this August 8th, 1988. Yes. Okay. I'm cleaning my desk right now.
I know the Father's name.